Beard's growing in it. On its way back again after a bit of a trim. Anyway, morning, Saturday morning that is, and hope you have a good day or about to start a good weekend. It's early on Saturday morning. I'm just watching a bit of Sky Sports, a bit of Rory in South African Open. He's on fire this morning, let me tell you. Just gone to top of the leaderboard with Graham Storm, so yeah, he's not doing too shabby at all, and he's absolutely hammering those new Callaway driver and 3-wood off the tee. He's been really impressive. So what's all this about? Well, let me tell you, start with a couple of things. First of all, yes, I can confirm that was a bacon butty with lots of butter on the toast. So I feel like I should explain. I made a New Year's resolution on camera, and it said that it was number 6 in my New Year's resolutions, and it was to get fit. Bacon butties and lots of butter are not part of that get fit regime, I'm afraid, and it's really a reflection of what I have done since I made that bold statement, which is absolutely nothing. Now, I really did think that by saying it on camera it would force me into doing something, but I've got to say, well, the first thing is an excuse. We are, and it kind of leads me on to the next thing I want to say and why I'm making this video. The next thing is I've been incredibly busy. So I'm going to say incredibly busy, that is with the Teahuplo website and the YouTube golfing channel. Now then, remember that point. So I have done very little in terms of fitness, I am afraid. Now then, second thing I want to point out is why I had a hat on eating my bacon butty. And that was because, and these are the intentions, and they all kind of link seamlessly. The intention was, I was making my bacon butty, knock on the front door, someone asked me to move my car. I went outside, it was horrendously cold, Baltic conditions, so I put my hat on. A bald head is not conducive to cold weather, let me tell you. And so hat went on, came in, ate my breakfast in the hat, or at least partly before I decided to, I'd warmed up and lob it off. But what I then did was have an impact on my second New Year's resolution that I made. I think it was 0.5, and that was to practice more. Because when I got up this morning, I had every intention of have a bit of breakfast, get changed, quick shower, and down to the driving range and get practicing. That ain't gonna happen either. I know it's bad, I know it's not very much commitment from the average golfer, but it is the reality. It is freezing out there. I'm watching the South African Open where the sun is shining, they're playing in short sleeve shirts. If I woke up there, I'd be on the practice range by now, I promise you. But as it happens, I'm not there, it's freezing. I'm watching Rory rip this course up, and I think I'm going to stay put for most of the day. So I've then got Tottenham and West Brom are on at lunchtime. I'm a massive football fan. Apart from the golf, I'm a huge sport fan, end of. So I've got West Brom on. I don't know whether there's a tea time game, but I like to watch a bit of Jeff Stelling. Is it Stelling? Jeff Stelling, isn't it? On Gillette Soccer Saturday. I'll be watching all the results. Phone in other hand, and I'll be watching my fantasy football team, see how it performs. I'm in third place in our league at the moment, so I'm not doing bad, so I'm still interested in how we're getting on there. So I'll be watching that, checking my fantasy football score. Then, so it's general Saturday, no night out, at least I'm not aware of one at this stage anyway. So it'll be night in, I'll probably be watching The Voice.
Seriously? Are we interrupting? Seriously?
Or something of similar nature. But what I'm really interested in is 2 a.m. this morning, Badou Jack is fighting James DeGale, and I can't wait for that because I'm a massive boxing fan as well. So sport related weekend, back again on Sunday where there is, I think Everton play City, do they at lunchtime, but United play Liverpool. And excuse me, just a few more. Alan is just thanking us for his golf balls because he is Should we read this one? So Alan, looking by the photo he's just sent, is he's been sent some golf balls from Tiuplo as a reward, if you like, or a thank you for leaving his 5 reviews on the Tiuplo website, which we're absolutely delighted about. And he says that he must say, I've not seen such an awesome condition for this time of year at Prestatyn. Love it. So he's off to play there today. Good luck, Alan. Hopefully you don't lose your 3 golf balls that we've been given. Leads me on nicely to the next thing. Not very structured, this, and this mightn't even make it to air, so to speak, because impromptu vlog, so much so that someone's going to complain about the sound quality because I haven't got the microphones plugged in and recorded using the inbuilt mic on the camera, which is arguably not great. I shall listen on playback and we'll make a decision then. But here's what it is this morning. I've got more kit in work, I'm afraid, that I've not brought home this weekend. Anyway, the vlog, if you like, about these kind of conversations, these kind of one-on-ones or one-on whatever, whoever decides to watch, it's a difficult decision as to whether or not we do these kind of vlogs, if you like, because they're very much, the Tiuplo golf channel is built around myself, the average golfer, and Joey Datweet, as he's now called himself. And if we're kind of like going to expose ourselves, if you like, our personal lives a little bit more, as others seem to be doing out there in YouTube land, then we've got to strike a balance, because first and foremost I represent tiuplo.co.uk. I've said this before, which is ultimately it's a website. I've told you what it is. It's a golf course review website. We work alongside golf clubs in promoting, marketing golf clubs to an outside audience, the golfing public, and that's our business. That's what we generate income from. And what we don't want to do is compromise any of the it's the professionalism, if you like, of the Tiuplo website by putting out associated videos, which is the Tiuplo Golf channel. And we put something out yesterday, which is a bit of fun and games with Joey and myself on a little bit of a competition in the office there. And it's gotten so far removed from the Tiuplo website, it couldn't be any more far removed. And like I said, there's a debate at the moment as to which way we go with the channel. I really enjoy making the videos, oddly enough, which is a bit weird, because when we first did this back in, I don't know, if you go back to our real history of when we first put up a video, we did a course. It wasn't a vlog, we were asked to do a commentary about a course and how we found it, how it played out. And the person who was supposed to be doing it couldn't do it. I ended up standing in front of this camera. It was at a golf course called Kedleston Park. I think it's in Derbyshire. The video is still on our channel somewhere, quite a way back. It's incredibly awkward. I wasn't very good, not that I am now, but it was. I'm more comfortable, let's say, in front of the camera now than I was then. But it was a starting point where I thought, maybe we could sort of describe the golf course and our experience when we went to a golf club, and sort of how we found it, a first person's view, if you like, so we could feed that information back to the golfing public and let them have an insight to how we found it, what the experience was like, and then what we thought of the course. So that's where the idea started. And then about 10 months ago, we got asked by Clark's golf range, I'm not sure what their exact title is, golf centre, if we would look at doing the club reviews, and that's where this whole thing developed from. So the club reviews were then obviously from the view of the average golfer, because I am what I am. We couldn't review them from the perspective of a professional opinion. To be fair, I think there's plenty of channels out there that are already doing that. There's lots of people hitting it out the middle, time and time again. So our channel the whole concept was to be, the review from the average golfer's perspective. And arguably, you could, is the opinion relevant? Off-centre hits and some of the wonky shots that I throw in there, are they suitable enough to pass comment on clubs? I know the questions have been raised by other channels at the moment, but I think they do, and we're perfectly comfortable with it. I love it, I love what we do, but that's all subjective, and you either watch or you don't watch. But anyway, that's where we got to. And then we did a couple of videos, like I said, a kind of little bit of a vlog in the car the other week. We did the putting challenge, like I said, with Joey in the office yesterday, and they're completely off kilter and far removed from what the original intention of the channel was, and like I said, how far removed it is from the Tiuplo website itself. And now here I am in my home living room talking into a camera whilst watching the South African Open on Sky TV. So that's the Rory's back on the tee, by the way. 3 wood out, epic on the 10th. Here we go, his commentary. God blimey, I wish I could hit the ball like that. And I say swing like that, it's incredible, isn't it? Such an athletic swing as well, and he's just absolutely, I mean, describing that one, he's about 30 yards short of the pond, and I would imagine that's a flick with a wedge into the green, but irrelevant, it's fantastic. Anyway, back to the why we're here. The Saturday morning vlog, like I said, is a very much impromptu, and it might not make it to air, but there is one thing that I just wanted to mention. 2 things. First one being, thank you for everybody who has gotten involved with the Tiuplo website as a direct relationship, from jumping from the channel over to the Tiuplo website, registering there, leaving some golf course reviews. Absolutely thrilled that you've got involved and supporting this whole thing about the community that we're trying to build. Taggers, that's this kind of hashtag that we use, which is the average golfers. It is, again, I'll say the same thing, it's a band of brothers. We all play golf, we all love golf. Like I said, I love sport, full stop. And to be able to get involved and leave a review on a golf course you've played, all it does, like I said, is help your fellow golfer. I've just read, I don't live too far from Prestatyn Golf Club. There is a review gone in there and a message on Twitter as well, where a guy is telling me how good Prestatyn Golf Club is. Now, I last played Prestatyn about 2 years ago. It was in great condition then, but this kind of thing sparks my memory. I thought, you know what, I might give Prestatyn another go, actually. I might get down there. And for other people who are in North Wales, great golf tourism area, if you're travelling down that neck of the woods and you see those kind of comments, it's great because it just gives you that heads up in making that decision. So please, please, please get involved in the website and leave as many reviews as possible and get a part of this whole thing. Same thing about the channel itself. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed so far. We've literally gone from the whole thing with the products is where everybody's, I think, mainly interested, and we started that 10 months ago. It picked up in the last sort of 3 or 4 months, and prior to December we were less than 1,000 subs, and we're now first week of January and we're into 2,000 subs for the first time. So massive thank you for that. First of all, got somebody coming in, have we? No? Yeah, absolutely delighted, and hopefully that continues to build. But the point 2 was the thank you that we've got potentially planned for our subscribers and our people who are registered on the channel, and that is, we're working on an event, a prize, a giveaway that is going to blow everybody away this year. It'll be far better than any other golf YouTubers bold claim potential that they can give away. It is not in it's not product, it's experience, and it's huge, it's a biggie. It's like, you will want to win, there is no doubt about that. I want to win, I want to be involved in it. We've put together this idea, pitched it to a number of high profile golf brands, if you like, certainly people who are involved in the golf industry, and so far, fingers crossed, the feedback is really, really positive. So I can't say too much at the moment. The only thing I can say is I am optimistic, and that comes from a pessimist. I really never say too much, and like I said, these words might bite me on the bum. We will wait and see, but I'm really optimistic that we can pull this one off, and if we do, like I said, it'll be an absolutely fantastic prize. And I say prize, there will be one ultimate winner, I suppose, of a prize, which is fantastic, but there'll be a number of runner-up prizes as well, and they're all well worth winning. And like I said, I can't say any more than that at the moment, but keep watching the channel, please, and hopefully you will find out a little bit more about what that is. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I will watch this footage back and make a decision as to whether or not it ever goes up onto YouTube. So if you are watching this, you know what the decision was. Anyway, as ever, thanks for watching. I'm going to carry on. Rory is about to hit that shot into what I just described earlier. So do you want to wait and see how he got on? Wedge in hand. Athletic as ever in his Nike apparel. Oh, he's put a wedge which I thought was going to spin back to about 8 foot. The boy is playing incredibly well, and with Rory on the top of the leaderboard, I would imagine Sunday night, what is he? Oh, I say top of the leaderboard. Since I've been waffling on, Graham Storm's gone to 15 under, and Rory McIlroy dropped a shot and went back to 12. He's 3 shots off the lead. See what happens tomorrow night anyway. Bye for now. Have a good weekend. If you play golf, don't forget, get to the Tupelo website, leave a review. If you don't play golf, just comment on this video. Be kind.